Bomber, Jay Scheidler. He's coming to the Edwards County High School in Albion on Saturday, April 11th. Jay Scheidler won a state championship with Lawrenceville in 1974 and finished third in 76. He also won a national championship with Kentucky in 1978. And he was selected as Mr. Basketball in the state of Illinois during his senior year when he averaged over 32 points per game. Nobody else in Illinois has ever shot the basketball with the accuracy or the range of Jay Scheidler. And he could jump out of the gym, too. Jay Scheidler will tell all about his basketball stories and share his faith during an evening with the Blonde Bomber. Make plans to come out and hear and meet Jay Scheidler, the Blonde Bomber, on Saturday, April 11th at the Edwards County High School Gym in Albion. Tickets are just $20 each, which includes the meal. And music will be provided by the Judah First Band. Find more information by going to goodconcerts.com. That's goodconcerts.com. Hello again, basketball fans, and welcome to Jerry Sloan Gymnasium here on the campus of Hamilton County High School in McLeansboro, where tonight it's the boys Class 2A sectional semifinal game between the Nashville Hornets and the Benton Rangers. I'm Randy Olson courtside, joined by Danny Anselment. Billy Rocket's also here as well. This is a audio-only stream tonight with our scoreboard on the screen, but we do have a lot of special elements in our broadcast tonight that you won't find elsewhere. We'll have pregame interviews with both coaches in just a moment, as we're going to talk to Coach Weinmiller and Coach Hari and get their thoughts on each other's teams heading into tonight's action. We had put in our application once again to video stream the game tonight. Once again, we were denied by the IHSA, but again, our feed is free tonight. We hope you enjoy the broadcast with us, and we appreciate you joining us. Danny, this is going to be a great matchup as the Hornets come in 27-6, the Benton Rangers 27-7. And these teams played each other, actually, back on December 21st at Nashville. That was a game that Benton won 28-26, but, boy, there's been a lot of water going to the bridge since then, hasn't there?
Oh, yeah, you know, these teams especially Nashville, Randy, football season ran late for them. They were trying to get in basketball shape to play, and both teams are. Nashville's the highest rated team in Southern Illinois here now, still alive in 2A. So it'll be a great matchup here tonight.
Both teams are on the floor warming up right now. You see the clock counting down. What we're going to be able to bring you tonight, even though we can't show you the video of the game, you'll be able to keep track of the points, the fouls that each player has on the scoreboard here, as well as the time and the scoreboard. I will tell you that Nashville will be the home team on the scoreboard tonight, and Benton will be the guest on the scoreboard that you see on the screen tonight, so that you can follow along with us here live from McLeansboro. Again, we're going to have interviews with both coaches here in just a moment. Danny, these two teams do have one common opponent. That, of course, is the Fairfield Mules. Nashville lost to Fairfield, a game that you and I did together down at Benton at the shootout, while these Benton Rangers, of course, beat Fairfield just last week at Carmi.
Go ahead, Billy. Had me distracted. What'd you say?
I said they have a common opponent in the Fairfield Mules. Nashville, of course, lost to Fairfield, while Benton beat Fairfield.
Yeah, you know, both those two teams have played there through the regular season. So, you know, like you said, though, Randy, you can throw a lot of things out.
Yeah.
When you get to this time of postseason here, it's who can put the most minutes together and do all the little things. You know, the Benton Rangers shot 94% from the free throw line against Fairfield the other night. Fairfield Mules never made a three-point basket, and I guarantee you, of all the games they played all season, that was a first.
That was the first, that's right. Why don't you tell our fans how both teams got here in this sectional game tonight?
Both these two teams are from the River to River Conference. Benton is on the Ohio side. Nashville's on the Mississippi. They played each other back in December at Nashville. Benton won that game 28-26.
Nashville got here by winning the regional over Trenton Westland and Belleville-Altoff. And Benton got here by winning the Carmi regional over Harrisburg and Fairfield.
Yeah, this is the first year for Benton to drop down from 2A, Randy. They've been 3A here for the last 3 or 4 years.
Right.
So they're trying to take advantage of it. Another former 3A school, Murfreesboro, has also taken advantage of the drop to 2A, as they'll be here tomorrow night.
They will. They'll take on the Mount Carmel Aces tomorrow night. You know, Benton last year, they missed the cutoff by one student. So they were the smallest Class 2A school last year, or smallest Class 3A school last year. They wanted to get down to 2A. They've got it this year, and they are taking advantage of it. We're going to talk more about the Nashville Hornets and the Benton Rangers in just a moment. What do you say we go to our first coach's interview? We had Coach Wayne Hari on the show with us this past Saturday on the Sports Couch, and we asked him about this matchup tonight against the Benton Rangers, and here is what Coach Hari had to say.
One thing about Benton Rangers, they're going to be well coached, and they're going to play hard, and they're going to play every possession. And they can guard and they can score, and they're a lot better than we played them the first time. I know that. And hopefully it'll be a grind out affair. Probably we'll see what happens. You don't know, but hopefully that we can stay with them. They beat us here at home, and they're such a quality team, and they got such well balanced. I think that's what makes them really good. All five, six guys can score for them, and that's why they're really hard to guard. And when you've got that kind of balance, it makes you really a dangerous ball club.
That's Coach Wayne Hari talking about the Benton Rangers. And, Danny, what did you think of Coach Hari's comments there?
Well, Wayno, he's won 19 regionals in a row, Randy, from the girls and the boys' side. So, you know what? He's been here. He's done this. He's got the qualifications. And right now, the Benton Rangers got him once.
Yeah.
And it'll be a challenge for to get him twice.
That's right. I was kidding him before the game, talking to him down on the floor. He wears a turtleneck tonight. He doesn't wear a tie anymore when he coaches, wears a turtleneck. I said, when you've won 19 regionals in a row, Coach, I think you've earned the right to wear a turtleneck.
Yeah, if you want to. I think he can wear whatever he wants to wear.
Exactly right. Nashville, again, was in the state championship game last year. They have 3 key players returning from that team last year, which include Carson Parker, Tristan Hercules, and Terry Pelczynski. And so they've played in these big moments, these big games, Danny, and that's so important, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, Randy. They've been there, done this. This crowd here tonight is not going to intimidate them at all. If you've never played in front of a crowd like we're going to have here, it's going to get loud. It's going to get hard to hear. And, these coaches have their systems in place where they can communicate with their kids out there on the floor.
In addition to those 3 stars, their 3 leading scorers, they've also got Camden Ritzel and Jackson Goforth as key players. But they were also part of the Hornets football team that went to the state championship game. And as you said, it took a while for them to get in football shape, and so Nashville got better as the year went on. And so that's why we think you can kind of throw out that game that they played against Benton, the Nashville Hornets against Benton back in December.
Well, Randy, people think, well, hey, these kids, that ought to have made them better, but football muscles and the skill set for football is just a lot different than basketball.
It sure is. The Nashville Hornets split with Pinckneyville this year. They also beefed up their schedule by adding 3 South 7 conference schools this year. They played Marion, they played Carbondale, they played Cahokia. And then, of course, they played Belleville-Altoff the other night in the regional and won that. So they actually played 4 of the teams from South 7 this year. They were second in the Breeze Mater Dei tournament where they lost to Breeze Mater Dei, but then they won the Nashville Invitational tournament by beating Mater Dei in that game, so they've split with Mater Dei this year too. And, of course, Mater Dei is a heck of a basketball team, and they're also ranked in the top 5 in the state. So that's a little bit more about the Nashville Hornets. What does Coach Ron Weinmiller think of the Hornets coming into the game? We asked him this past Saturday on the Sports Couch what he looks to tonight as his Benton team gets ready to take on Nashville, and here is what Coach Weinmiller had to say.
Yeah, it certainly is. It's nice to have played them. I think anytime you play somebody before Christmas, all it does is gives our guys a familiarity with them and their guys a familiarity with us as far as personnel, as far as what guys are doing. And I'm sure some roles have changed a little bit. When we played them, Ritzel was not scoring it like he is now. He's really playing at a high level. Of course, Carson Parker is probably, I think when you talk about some of the best guards in Southern Illinois, Yates and Parker are the first 2 that roll off people's lips. So we know we got to do a good job on Carson. We did a good job on him the first time that we played him. Now we got to try to find a way to do that. Hercules is a dynamic athlete. I made the comparison last night to our kids. He's a lot like Gilbert in the fact that he can be as much in control of the game defensively as he is offensively.
Right.
So we got to do a good job on him. Palczynski's for a 6'4" kid, probably one of the best catch-and-shoot guys that we'll play against. And then, they have Goforth, who's a really good athlete and has shown at times where he can make some shots. And then Anderson and Turner off the bench. So, yeah, they got 7 really good players. We'll definitely have our hands full. You're playing against a guy that has been to state championship games and won state championships and in girls and made it to the runner-up last year. So you're not gonna trick Wayne and his staff. They're gonna be ultra prepared for us. So we just gotta see if we can have something for them and be ready to go Tuesday night.
One thing about Benton Rangers, they're going to be well coached and they're going to play hard and they're going to play every possession. And
once again, that was Coach Ronnie Weinmiller talking about the Nashville Hornets. What do you think his comments there, Danny?
Well, this Benton Ranger team already pulled off one upset. Nobody thought that they would send the Fairfield Mules home. And like you said, Benton missed the 2A cutoff last season, Randy, by one student. They bring back to 2A with them this season Carson Lewis, Brad Hammonds, and they also got a good point guard in the transfer of Reese Johnson from Neoga.
Very good.
He went over 1,000 points, and he's just a junior.
Yeah, it's scary.
In the Benton win against Fairfield, Lewis scored 27 points, and he set out half the first quarter and all the second quarter in foul trouble, and that'll be a key for the Benton Rangers here tonight. He has to stay on the floor. Johnson had 15 in that game, so they combined for 42 of the 58 points. The winner of this Benton-Nashville game will face the winner of Murfreesboro-Mount Carmel. The Rangers have played Murfreesboro twice this year and split with them. So, the Rivers were well represented.
And this is a absolutely wide open sectional, isn't it? I mean, it really is. You got 4 teams here that any one of them could come out of here and move on to the super sectional.
Oh, I would think so, Randy. I would think it's whoever comes out and plays the best 32 minutes.
All right. As you can see the clock winding down, we're less than 3 minutes away before we meet the starting lineups and bring you all the play-by-play action tonight from the 2A sectional semifinal. The Benton Rangers and the Nashville Hornets here live on AreaSports.net and FoxesFans.net. Back with more in a moment. Add some excitement to your life with Black Diamond Harley-Davidson and Black Diamond RV Superstore. The Black Diamond mission is to make sure that every customer is completely satisfied. Black Diamond Harley-Davidson takes pride in offering a huge selection of new and pre-owned motorcycles for their customers to choose from. They maintain the largest inventory in the Midwest with a motorcycle to fit everyone and always great prices. Black Diamond RV Superstore features a great selection of travel trailers, fifth wheels, and motorhomes. In fact, they have travel trailers starting as low as $94 a month, and they're open 7 days a week, so you can always stop by and see the Black Diamond difference for yourself at 2400 Williamson County Parkway in Marion. Black Diamond Harley-Davidson and Black Diamond RV Superstore in Marion. Are you going out of town for a vacation or a weekend getaway? What are you going to do with your dog? That's easy. There's Jaggers Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. Jaggers Doggy Daycare is your one-stop shop for overnight dog boarding, doggy daycare, as well as dog grooming and obedience dog training. It's your dog's home away from home, and they will thrive, and they'll get one-on-one attention by a great staff. More information is available on the web at jaggersdoggydaycare.com. Jaggers Doggy Daycare, 414 Main Street in Mount Vernon. Renshaw Title and Abstract has been purchased by Olson and Reeves, attorneys at law, and has reopened under its new name, Mount Vernon Title Company. Through the resources of Olson and Reeves, Mount Vernon Title Company offers title insurance and title examinations for residential and commercial properties, as well as deed preparation, closings, signings, and escrow services. If you're involved in a real estate transaction, depend on Mount Vernon Title Company at 1015 Broadway, downtown Mount Vernon. You can call them at 316-7322. That's 316-7322. Welcome back here to Jerry Sloan Gymnasium. You see the flag being lowered down. It's going to be covering the scoreboard here. And we'll be having the playing of our national anthem in just a moment. Again, our scoreboard tonight will be the scoreboard here in the gym. So not only will we be able to keep track of the time and the score and the fouls, you'll be able to keep track of the individual points scored by each player tonight during the game as well. So a lot for you tonight on our broadcast live from Jerry Sloan Gymnasium, and of course, it's absolutely free. So thanks so much for being here. Hope you enjoyed our pregame interviews that we had with Coach Hari and Coach Weinmiller, giving insight on what they expect tonight against their opponents. This is going to be a wide open game tonight, as Benton won the first time they played 28-26. What will happen tonight? Who's going to move on to the Sweet 16? Stay tuned. We will be finding out, and we'll be back with more in just a moment.
Wherever life may take you, it all starts with the first step. Begin your journey with Frontier Community College, the foundation for your future.
Hamilton Memorial Family Clinics are pleased to welcome new providers to our Carmi Family Clinic on Oak Street. Jamie Jacobs is a family nurse practitioner that not only calls White County home, but has 5 years of critical care experience. Also new to our team, internist Dr. Brett Schwarm has decades of expertise in providing adult and pediatric care. Hamilton Memorial Hospital Carmi Family Clinic has you covered. Plus, don't forget, weekend walk-in clinics on Saturdays for those unexpected illnesses. It really is all about your health at Hamilton Memorial Hospital Carmi Family Clinic.
Local high school student singing the national anthem here tonight before this great matchup in the semifinals of the Class 2A boys sectional, as the Nashville Hornets with a record of 27-6 get ready to take on the Benton Rangers with a record of 27-7. The winner advances to the sectional championship Friday night against either Mount Carmel or Murfreesboro. Those two will tangle here tomorrow night. Again, the scoreboard you're looking at on the screen, you will know that the home team is the Nashville Hornets. The visiting team is the Benton Rangers. You will have the players' numbers up on the screen on each side. You'll be able to keep track of their individual points and fouls tonight, as well as the timeouts left. Everything you'd want to know in a basketball game will be on the screen, and we'll describe it for you the best we know how here live on the website. Okay, for the Benton Rangers, number 12 is Reed Bumgard. Bumgard is a 5'10 sophomore. Number 25 is Brad Hammond. He's a 5'10 senior. The point guard, number 32, is Reese Johnson. He's a 6'1 junior. The big guy inside is Carson Lewis, 6'4 senior. Of course, he'll play on the outside as well. And then Jacob Seidel, another big man inside at 6'5", and he is a junior, wears number 14. So they'll go with Lewis, Bumgart, Seidel, Hammond, and Johnson for Coach Ron Weinmiller. Again, they are 27-7, and they beat the Nashville Hornets, Danny, back on December 21st, 28-26. But as we've said several times here during the pregame show, those teams are so different than they were back before Christmas. And again, you know, Nashville with their players that were out playing football weren't yet in basketball shape, and there's just so many things that go into it.
Yeah, you know, you got to just throw out all the games right now, and it's who can instill whose will on who for the next 32 minutes here.
You bet. Starting lineups for the Nashville Hornets now. The point guard, number 3, is Tristan Hercules. He's a 5'10 senior. He makes them go. Buzz Witzel, a 6'1 junior, wears number 14. Number 23 is Jackson Goforth. He was one of the football players. He's a 5'11 junior. Probably their best player, the guy that gets the most press, is number 25, Carson Parker. He's a 6'5 senior. And rounding out starting 5 is number 33, Terry Pelchinski, and he's a 6'5 senior. So again, they'll go with Hercules, Ritzel, Goforth, Parker, and Pelchinski. And again, Nashville was in the state championship game last year, and Hercules, Parker, and Pelchinski were huge parts of that team last year. They were starters on that team that made it to the championship game. So a game like this is not going to freak them out.
Oh, no. They're been there, done this.
They're used to it. The large crowds, the noise, the more the merrier for the Nashville Hornets. The officials come out. They are ready. Looks like we got Darren Greenwald and Jared Knapp. And who's the third official there? Do you recognize him at the other end?
I don't know what his name is. I know him. I recognize him.
Again, Nashville is the home team on your scoreboard as you watch from home here. Benton is the guest. And it's going to be Carson Lewis jumping against Carson Parker. A sellout crowd here at Jerry Sloan Gymnasium is ready for action. Huge student sections underneath both baskets, and the tip is controlled by the Nashville Hornets as Hercules will bring it across the line. Benton will open up in a man-to-man there. As Nashville has Parker coming over to the left wing to go for it. Tristan Hercules has it at the top, comes back over to the left side. A three-pointer is up and in by Jackson. Go for it. And Go for it puts Nashville on the board at 3-0 here in the early going. And now the first possession for the Benton Rangers is Reese Johnson, the transfer point guard, brings it across the line, leaves it out for Carson Lewis. As Danny said, Lewis had 27 points in their win over Fairfield the other night. He puts one up from behind the three-point line. It won't go. Rebound's taken out of there by Carson Parker. Here comes Nashville on the move.
Foul trouble seems to be his biggest problem, Randy. He gets a lot of early foul trouble, Lewis does.
Kind of has been all year, hasn't it? Here's Tristan Hercules just inside the circle, and he scores from about 16 feet away, and Nashville is 2 for 2, and they're up 5-0.
That'll be a good matchup there between Johnson and Hercules.
Boy, it will be, won't it? They're guarding each other right now as Johnson brings it across the line, picks up his dribble, gets it over left of the circle to Lewis. He wants to drive on Parker, but Parker stays in front of him. Great defense by Parker. He tries to drive past him again, puts up the shot, missed it. Rebound this time by Goforth for Nashville, and again, they limit Benton to one shot, Danny.
And that's what the Benton Rangers did to the Mules on Friday night. Out-rebounded them 32-13.
Tristan Hercules into the front court right now. Gives it up to Buzz Ritzel. Ritzel, one of those football players for the Hornets. He has just improved as the seasons went on as he got into basketball shape. Down on the block they go to Parker. He'll turn, put up the shot, missed it. Rebound taken out of there by Jacob Seidel. Left it a little bit short.
That's a neat matchup between Johnson and Parker.
Inside, it's Johnson cut off by Hercules. They'll come back out to the top. Now to Hammond. Hammond comes around on the right side to Johnson. Johnson can't shoot. Guarded by Hercules. They'll spin it around to the left wing now, over to Hammond. Hammond back out to the top to Seidel. Back to Johnson, way over on the left wing now, guarded by Hercules. Tries to drive past him. Hercules cuts him off. Great defense so far by Nashville in this man-to-man. And that's been a hallmark of Wayne Horry teams through the years. That's what got them to the state championship game last year.
They gave up 27 points in the championship game of the regional.
Yeah. How about that? Against a good Belleville-Altoff team. As you see the clock winding down here in the first quarter, 5:28 to play. It's Nashville up 5-0 as Johnson has it, spins in the lane, can't get a shot off. Now does over Hercules and makes it. Johnson really went to work hard that time. Hercules played great defense, and finally he spun past him and got a shot off, Danny, to make it 5-2.
He'll strap that team on his back if he has to.
What a find he was coming in here as a transfer student from Neoga. Here's a drive by Nashville. The shot is missed and then tipped back up and in by Buzz Ritzel. That was a quick drive, a quick move from Ritzel from the right wing.
Hornets look pretty well rounded right here tonight.
They are attacking the basket. They're up 7-2. Here's Johnson across the line again for Benton. He's picked up now by Parker as they switch off a little bit. Now they come out to the right side to Lewis. To the elbow. Shot is put up by Hammond. Won't go. Rebound by Nashville. They limit them to one shot again. No offensive rebounds for Benton so far. They had a bunch of them the other night against Fairfield, though, didn't they?
A bunch.
Here's Hercules, and he's going to travel with the basketball. Tried to make a move from the point. Wanted to drive inside, but he drug that pivot foot. They caught him doing it, and they'll turn it back over to Benton.
Had a little bit of that two-step shuffle.
Yeah, he had it going on, didn't he? 4:25 to play here in the first quarter as Johnson brings it back across for Benton. Again, Nashville up by 5 as they go to Johnson on the left wing now. Back out to the top. It comes to Hammond. Good ball movement here by Benton, but good defense by Nashville. Here's Johnson with a shot from 16 feet. Won't go. Rattles in and out, no good. And Parker there for the rebound again for Nashville.
Hornets are sure limiting to one shot.
Every single time. Hercules with it right now. Gives it off to Parker. Inside the circle. Parker working against Johnson, falls down, picks the ball back up, comes back out for a three-pointer right side. Won't go by Ritzel, but the follow back up and in by Hercules. And timeout is called by Ron Weinmiller as Nashville's off to a big start here, up 9-2 with 3:45 to go in the first quarter. We'll be back with more from Jerry Sloan Gym in just a moment. Alton's Pizza House in McLeansboro has been serving up delicious pizza and sandwiches since 1978. That's over 40 years. It's great food at a great price. You can choose from their specialty pizzas such as veggie pizza, taco pizza, supreme pizza, or create your own pizza masterpiece and choose from the toppings that you like. Dick and Lucille and their staff are ready to serve you Tuesday through Sunday from 4 p.m. till 10 p.m. at Alton's Pizza House. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Alton's Pizza House, a Southern Illinois tradition since 1978. Welcome back here to Jerry Sloan Gymnasium as the Nashville Hornets lead at 9-2 here early in the first quarter. Benton with the basketball. Reese Johnson brings it across the line. He's going to give it up out there to McClintock, who's into the ball game. Now back to Johnson. Johnson elevates, puts up a shot over Hercules. Missed it. Parker there for the rebound for Nashville. Brings it up the front court quickly. Transition pass down to Buzz Ritzel, and he scores. And, boy, that was a great transition bucket that time, Danny. They got up and down the court.
The Hornets are on a roll right now, Randy.
They are clicking on all cylinders, and Benton throws it away. They passed it to the left wing to Carson Lewis, and it was like a hot potato and sailed through his hands out of bounds into the Nashville bench, and it'll be Hornets basketball. Well, the thing I've been impressed with so far has been the Hornets' defense and their ability to limit Benton with one shot. How about you?
Well, that's with me, Randy. That one shot, that's such a big thing.
Because Benton had second and third opportunities the other night against Fairfield. Here's Hercules, top of the key, puts up the three-pointer, won't go. There's Benton with the rebound as Lewis comes away with it. He'll leave it for Johnson, and Johnson will bring it up. Quickly across the front court, inside the lane, puts up a shot over Hercules, missed it. Hercules with the rebound. He'll bring it up on the dribble, gets it up to Parker, left side. Parker drives baseline and loses it out of bounds right in front of the Benton cheering section.
Man, they got a boatload of kids down there.
They do. Yeah, the Ranger Nation is here in force. A lot of students underneath that. Is that the north basket? Is that what we'd call that, the north basket here in the gym? East basket. I'm turned around here a little bit. The way the school lays in here.
East
basket. All right. Benton with the ball in the front court. Johnson has it on the right wing, guarded by Hercules.
No, I'm wrong, Randy. That is the north basket.
Okay, all right. I thought the building sat that way.
Yeah.
Here's Carson Lewis right side. It's off the front iron, no good on his 15-foot shot.
Rangers are kind of cold.
They're real cold. Goforth with the rebound. Gets it up for the Hornets. Comes over to Parker. Parker left of the circle, now comes to Hercules right of the circle. He'll back it up, and they'll slow it down a little bit, spread the floor. They're up 11-2 here with under 2 minutes to play. And we got a foul away from the ball. Is that a moving screen?
Ritzel on an illegal pick.
Okay, Buzz Ritzel called for the moving screen. And as you see the flash on the scoreboard there, that is his first personal foul, and that's the first team foul, first foul of the game. Again, you can keep track of the individual players' points, fouls, everything here on the scoreboard with us tonight.
You know, there wasn't many fouls called on Friday night.
No, there wasn't. That shot, it misses everything by Blake Stewart and goes out of bounds as the Nashville student section chants air ball. And it'll be Nashville ball length of the floor. Checking into the ball game for Benton is Brad Hammond coming back in. He was a hero in the regional against Harrisburg. He hit that last-second three-pointer, Danny, that sent them to the championship game against Fairfield. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been there.
Yeah, it would have been the Mules and the Bulldogs.
Yeah. Nashville with the ball in the front court. Left of the circle, it's Jackson Goforth. Now they come over on the right side to Ritzel. Try to go down on the block to Parker, and he's going to be fouled.
I think by Johnson.
And that'll be the first foul of the game on the Rangers. And, of course, the first foul on Johnson, as you see it flashing on the screen there. Here is the inbound to Hercules. Hercules has 4 points.
He's quick as lightning.
Yes, he is. And Ritzel has 4 points so far here in the first quarter for the Hornets. So
Rangers go that 1-3-1 trap, Randy.
They do. Trying to find a steal, and getting a foul out front is going to be Blake Stewart.
You know, they used that trap pretty effective on Friday night.
They did. It worked against Fairfield. They got some turnovers out of it and some key moments. 69 seconds left here, opening quarter. It's been all Nashville so far. They're up 11-2. As Benton has changed up their defense, let's see if it works for them. They throw it away. It did work.
Tried to go into Goforth and off his hands out of bounds.
Goforth couldn't handle it. Might have been tipped a little bit by Benton, too. So it'll be Rangers ball length of the floor as Johnson will bring it up. Johnson again moved in here to Benton this year from Neoga, as his father got an administrative job at Benton. The ball is slapped around and taken away by Pelchinski. The Hornets have the basketballs. Benton turns it over.
Mount Vernon leads Marion 13-10 in the first quarter.
That'd be Heron that they lead.
Or Heron, pardon me.
Yeah. Probably going to play Marion on Friday, hopefully, if they get past Heron tonight.
Getting ahead of myself.
That's a 3A regional going on there. It's the third time they played Heron this year.
Looks like the Hornets are going to go for the last one.
Yep, they're winding her down here with 18 seconds to play. Got the floor spread as Hercules playing catch out front with Parker. Parker with the basketball right now. Johnson is near him, and so is Stewart. Now they'll go to the wing to Hercules. He'll drive. They'll kick it out in the corner for an open three, and it's buried out there by Buzz Ritzel. Ritzel from the right corner pocket just before the horn, and it's all Nashville after one quarter here, 14-2. Back with more in just a moment.
The difference between profit and loss is razor thin in today's market. Luckily, your GSI dealer is there to help you stay in the black. Capturing futures carry and improving your basis with increased on-farm storage on average could earn a 50-cent per bushel difference. Taking advantage of early harvest and saving with on-farm drying makes a profitability difference. Proven and dependable grain systems that boost your bottom line, that's the GSI difference.
Welcome back here to Jerry Sloan Gymnasium in McLeansboro, where it's all Nashville after one period, Danny, 14-2.
Oh, yeah. If you're a Hornets fan, this is what you wanted. If you're a Benton Rangers fan, it's not what you wanted.
No, sure not. Down at Norris City in the 1A sectional, it's Woodlawn leading Cobden 10-2.
Cobden hasn't been there since 1964.
Yeah. And shooting-wise there in the first quarter, what do you got?
Benton Rangers are 1 out of 9.
Wow.
And Nashville's 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10. They lead it here 14-2. And again, the thing that impressed me is they did not give Benton any second chance opportunities. They got every defensive rebound there. All right, second quarter action. Benton has the ball first to start the quarter. Johnson with it out front. We got a foul away from the basketball, and that's going to go against Benton.
Pick on Seidel, I think.
Moving screen on Seidel.
One thing about it, they've called that consistent on both ends of the floor, Randy.
First foul on Seidel, as you see on the screen, and that's the second, or actually a third team foul on Benton, as Nashville will bring it up. Just underway here in the second quarter, as the Hornets had a big first quarter there. Hercules on the right wing, out to the top now to Parker. Parker gets around his man, takes it up with the left hand, missed it as it came off the rim and into the hands of Lewis, and then it's stolen away. Stolen away by Goforth. Now to Parker. Nashville's got it again.
They missed a good opportunity, but they're going to have another one.
As multiple turnovers here in the first half by the Rangers. Hercules to Parker. Parker over on the right wing to Ritzel. Ritzel in the lane, now back out to Hercules. Hercules guarded by Lewis. Now he'll back it up a little bit. I mean, Nashville doesn't have to get in a hurry here. They're up by 12.
They may make them come out of that.
I think they're trying to.
They're going to go back. Benton's going to go back to man now.
They do. As Parker's got it. Dishes it in the corner. Three-pointer by Ritzel. Won't go. Rebound by Johnson. Benton's got it. Johnson brings it across. He'll stop and pop a three-pointer himself, and he hits it.
Benton Rangers needed that.
They needed that in a big way. That's more points than they had the whole first quarter. Makes it 14-5, and all 5 points belong to Reese Johnson. In the front court, it's Pelchinski with it for Nashville. Down on the baseline, it's Parker, and Parker is fouled as he goes up for the shot.
It's like it'll be on Lewis.
Pelchinski got the pass to Parker. He worked baseline, got fouled, and now he'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
I'm sure he called that on Lewis. He called that on Seidel. That'll be his second.
After one, Woodlawn leads Cobden 15-8 down at North City in the 1A sectional, as Parker is good on the first free throw. First points of the game for Carson Parker. Most of the time he is their leading scorer. But again, they got a lot of weapons on this Nashville team. Second one also good by Parker. 16-5 as you see on the screen. Nashville in command as Reese Johnson brings it across for the Rangers. Comes to the right side to Bumgard. Now back out to Lewis. Lewis been quiet so far, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has been. They've done a nice job on him.
He's got the basketball right now, right of the circle. They go right side to Hammond. Trying to get it inside to Johnson. He's trying to post up on Hercules. He spins on him, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Hercules. He fell to the floor trying to take the charge, but the official wasn't buying it.
The official between us says good call.
So it'll be out of bounds to Reese Johnson, or in the Benton Rangers.
If you can believe that.
Did he really?
He said he flopped.
Inside it comes to Lewis. Down to Johnson. Johnson pump fakes, goes up the shot, missed the bunny, but he is fouled.
Not sure Hercules just didn't get another one.
Let's see. It is going to be on Hercules.
That's 2 quick ones.
That is 2 real quick ones for Hercules. 2 fouls to go along with his 4 points, and let's see what Coach Wayne Hari does.
Isaac Turner is going to come in, number 34.
He's a 6'3" sophomore, so they'll have more size in there, but definitely don't have the quickness of Hercules. As Johnson makes the free throw, cuts the lead to 10 at 16-6.
That's 6 for Johnson in the game.
Another one for Johnson. Got it. But Reese Johnson has all 7 of the Benton points. 16-7 is our score as Nashville has to go length of court. Here comes Benton with the press. Nashville gets it across as Parker has it across the line. Goes baseline and nice pass down to Goforth, and he scores. Pretty play that time on the transition bucket.
Done a nice job of handling the pressure.
Hornets back up by 11. Out it comes to Carson Lewis, right of the circle. Lewis comes to the right side now to McClintock. Back out top to Lewis. Wants to drive, but he's cut off. Good defense by Carson Parker. Lewis back at the top again. Now they'll put it on the floor, and the ball is loose. We got a scrum, and jump ball's called. And possession arrow gives it to Nashville.
Back to the Hornets.
5:05 to play, first half. Hornets have led since the onslaught. Benton showing some pressure here as the Hornets get it in. Isaac Turner trying to bring it up along with Carson Parker. Again, Hercules on the bench with 2 personal fouls. Parker gets it across the timeline, almost walked, gives it to Turner. Back it comes to Parker on the left wing, goes inside the lane, puts up the shot, missed it, follows his shot, gets it back. He's in heavy traffic and gets wrestled to the ground and fouled. Take your pick. Was it Lewis or was it Johnson on the foul? Nope,
they're going to say a jump ball.
Call a jump ball. Man, there was a lot of contact there.
A lot of contact for a jump ball.
I mean, a lot of contact.
Shane Hawkins is standing down here to our right, and he said, I can't believe that's a jump ball.
Yeah. The coach of Carterville here watching this one. Yep.
Checking out a little action.
A lot of coaches in the audience tonight. 4:29 to play in the half. Inside it goes to Johnson. Turnaround is up. No good. Rebound again by Nashville as Goforth crashes the boards.
One and done for the Rangers.
Every single time. The outlet comes to Parker. Nashville brings it across. Now they slow it back down again. Up by 11. Out it comes to Ritzel. Ritzel wants to drive on his man. Spins on Hammond. Can't shoot. Now leaves it back out to Turner. Now they'll come left of the circle again to Parker. He works in the lane, can't shoot, leaves it in the corner. Here's Turner open for 3, missed it. Tipped back out, and they're going to call a foul on Pelchinski. He tried to tip the ball out, and they said he went over the back.
His first foul.
Tough call there. It's Pelchinski with the foul, and that's 4 team fouls on Nashville. As you see on the screen, it's even now at 4 apiece for each team. Under 4 minutes to play in the half. Rangers with the basketball, down by 11. Reese Johnson goes inside to Hammond. Turnaround is missed, and then we got a foul called, and boy, Wayne Hari's going nuts down there. He did not agree with that foul. I mean, he is really, really livid. That is about as livid as I've seen Wayne Hari in a long, long time, folks. Who'd they give that one to?
34.
They gave that to Turner. Yep, his first. 5 team fouls on Nashville. Shots missed by Benton. Nashville with the rebound. Boy, Wayne was really working the official there. Parker has it. He's fouled by Johnson.
Got his foul back.
Is that the makeup call? Could
well,
be.
I mean, it was a foul, but
yeah,
a lot of times they've let that go.
They've let that go. Yeah, I would agree with you. Absolutely. That's the second foul on Reese Johnson, so that looms large for Benton. He's got all 7 of their points, and he's got 2 fouls.
But my partner says they don't have makeup calls.
Oh, okay.
Just saying.
Just saying. He was an official for 18 years, and he never did a makeup call.
No, just saying.
I don't know about that. Here's a shot from Parker from the elbow, and he sinks it. It's good. Hornets up by 13. We've both seen enough basketball to know there's makeup calls.
You think?
They're human. They're human. Just saying. Here's Johnson with it. Boy, cut off by the Hornets. That defense, that help defense is something else by Nashville. I'm telling you.
Nashville's doing a great job.
This has been a defensive clinic by the Nashville Hornets so far. Reese Johnson trying to drive. Parker's right there, and he takes it away from him. How about that play? Parker stayed in front of him, reached in, slapped the ball away, grabbed it, took it away.
You know, the Nashville Hornets are giving 28 points a game on the season.
Parker working on Johnson, comes over to the left wing. Here's Turner for 3. He missed it. Johnson with a rebound for Benton. Gets the outlet pass to Lewis. As I said, Lewis has been so quiet he hasn't even scored. Had 27 the other night against Fairfield.
That's a big part of this game right now.
Huge part of this game right now. He puts up a 3-pointer right side, missed it. Rebound, guess who? Carson Parker for Nashville. Yeah, between the defense that Nashville's playing and the rebounding, not giving Benton any second shots, that's why they're up 20-7, and Coach Wayne Hari is going to call timeout. Timeout on the floor. We will take timeout as well and be back with more in just a moment. Vaughn Equipment is a family-owned and operated business in Fairfield that's committed to providing quality equipment to the farm, construction, tractor-trailer, marine, and oil field industries. They feature a great selection of new and pre-owned trucks, trailers, farm equipment, construction equipment, and rental equipment. Their inventory changes weekly, and you can see it all in person or on their website. Whatever you're looking for to do the job right, Vaughn Equipment can help you. They're located at 1102 South 1st Street in Fairfield, or call 842-3500. Welcome back here to Jerry Sloan Gymnasium in McLeansboro, where the Nashville Hornets putting on a defensive clinic here. They lead at 20-7, as you see on the scoreboard. Again, it's an audio-only stream for us tonight. Again, we put in our application to do video. We were denied by the IHSA, but we are happy to bring you this feed. Hope that you are enjoying the broadcast. You can keep track of the individual points, fouls, team fouls, turnovers, all that right here on the screen. Well, not turnovers, we'll tell you that. Back to live action. Hornets have the basketball. Under 2 minutes to play in the half. Top of the key, they come to Turner. Again, Hercules has been on the bench for a long time with 2 personal fouls for Nashville. He had 4 points in the game as a turnover on Pelchinski as he drug the pivot foot. You keeping turnovers? That's 5 turnovers for Nashville. Okay, thanks. Got Billy Rocket here between us tonight as well. Longtime basketball official. He needed a seat. Here's Carson Parker with a runner. Or not Parker, I'm sorry. It's Carson Lewis with the runner who missed it for Benton. He still can't score, Danny. Can't get on the board.
Snake bit.
He just can't get on the board. And again, Nashville with the rebound. They'll bring it down. As we get close to a minute left here in the half, here's Turner inside the lane. Puts up the shot. No good, but he is fouled. And Isaac Turner is going to go to the line for the Hornets. Well, you know what they say about a team peaking at the right time. You want to peak, when it gets to be postseason like this. I'm telling you right now, this is a different Nashville team than we saw against the Fairfield Mules back in January down at Benton.
Yeah, they're
so different.
We're playing some awful good playing some awful good ball right now.
Yeah, they really are.
Play some awful good ball.
Mount Vernon leads at 32-24 at the half against the Heron Tigers in the 3A regional. That free throw was also good. It's 22-7, under a minute to play as Benton has the ball in the front court. Here's Johnson, and he's going to be fouled before the shot. He tried to go up for a shot by the free throw line extended. And that foul is going to go against Buzz Ritzel. That'll be his second, as you see it flashing on the screen. That's 6 team fouls, so the team fouls are equal at 6 apiece as the inbound comes in to Johnson. Benton has it, top of the key. Here's Hammond going up for the shot from 10 feet. Won't go. Rebound by Benton. I think that's their first offensive rebound of the game. Johnson has the ball stripped by him as Ritzel takes it away. So they got the offensive rebound, Danny, but then Nashville took it away with that clinging defense again.
Playing some awful good defense.
Man, aren't they ever. They will probably run it down for the final shot of the half here as Carson Parker has it. 25 seconds to go as he is guarded out front by Baumgart. 22-7, and all 7 points scored by Reese Johnson for Benton. That's all they've been able to muster. We'll have stats for you here at the half. It's been a poor shooting night for Benton, to say the least, but a lot of that has to do with the Nashville defense. Ball is tipped out of bounds with 4.6 seconds left. It's going to be out of bounds underneath the Nashville basket as Carson Parker will trigger it in. He comes in way out front to Goforth. Goforth puts up the shot from the half line, and that is going to be the end of the first half. Our score is Nashville 22 and Benton 7. We'll come back and take a look at the first half stats and tell you more about this ball game and look ahead to some more action, and we'll check the ticker for some other scores in just a moment.
As a craftsman, Gordy had imagination and vision. As a business owner and machinist, he understood all the moving components and how important they were to making things work. When he dreamed of building his business, he knew he needed help. FNB provided the spark necessary to ignite his growth. That partnership has proven to be his best creation yet.
Fast Eddie Veltman, the legendary Centralia criminal defense attorney, has joined Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law. With offices in Centralia and Mount Vernon, Olson & Reeves are personal injury and criminal defense lawyers, and we've got your back. If you've been hurt in an accident or you've been arrested for a DUI or other charge, call Olson & Reeves today at area code 618-533-1601 for a free case evaluation. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve with home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
Talk to State Farm agent Lynn Braden in McLeansboro today.
It's the heating season, and Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods has you covered with fast, reliable propane delivery service for your home or farm. And if you need those propane bottles filled for your grill or camper, Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods can do it. Looking for a wide selection of guns and ammunition? You'll find it at Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods. You can even search online through their website at wainwrightpropane.com. And don't forget, they also sell propane grills, smokers, and deep fryers at Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods. Welcome back here to Jerry Sloan Gymnasium in McLeansboro, where the Nashville Hornets lead Benton Rangers here at halftime 22-7. Meanwhile, Woodlawn is up, it was 15-8 in their game, but I think I just got an update on that. And let me go back here and check the ticker. Yes, Woodlawn is up 29-22 over Cobden in the boys 1A sectional down at Norris City. And Mount Vernon is up in the 3A regional against Heron at halftime by a score of 32-24. Billy Rocket, longtime basketball official, joins us now here at halftime to go through the halftime stats. He's been here helping Danny Knight tonight. What do you see there in the first half, Billy?
Well, I see some tenacious defense
isn't it, though?
From that group in Nashville. I tell you what, and my stats will, basketball, it's easy to figure out, Randy. Kind of harder to play, but it's easy to figure out. If you look at the stats, you know what's going on.
Oh, absolutely. Go ahead.
So for Nashville, they have 22 points at halftime. For scoring, Tristan Hercules, Carson Parker with 4 each, Buzz Ritchell with 7, Jackson Goforth with 5, Isaac Turner with 2. For Benton Rangers with 7 points, Reese Johnson has all 7 points.
Amazing, isn't it?
Now your turnovers, Nashville has 5 turnovers, Benton has 7. On your free throws, Benton is 2 for 2 for 100%. Nashville is 4 for 4 for 100%. For your field goal percent, Benton shot 11% in the first quarter, 14% in the second quarter, for a total of 13% at the half.
Wow.
Nashville, on the other hand, shot 60% in the first quarter, but only 20% in the second quarter, and they settled for 40%. Nashville had 8 team rebounds, and Benton had 4 team rebounds.
13% shooting in the first half for the Benton Rangers. That's pretty incredible.
They was 1 for 9 and 1 for 7, respectively, in the 2 quarters.
Well, that's a difference in the game. What incredible defense by Nashville. And again, Benton not shooting well, but you got to credit that Nashville defense because every shot is contested.
Oh, yeah, you can see it right here on our end. Nashville was playing defense on our end. All you got to do is just look there and wow. It's just like running into a buzzsaw sometimes.
Yeah, it really is. And the ball movement by Nashville has been very good. They've got some buckets in transition. They've spread the scoring around, whereas you said for Benton, it's strictly Reese Johnson, and that's all they got. And they have not been able to get Carson Lewis going offensively.
No, and they've got to get him going. He scored, 27 in the championship game at Carmi Friday night?
Yeah, against Fairfield, he sure did.
And Brad Hammond, Brad Hammond, he's the one that I said I wouldn't. I'd put money on him in a horse shooting contest, because that HORSE, he'd put you down there.
Well, he rescued the game for him.
He
against,
did. So
they
got to get him going. I'm sure Ron Weinmiller and Wade and all them knows what needs to be done. But you're going up against one of the best defenses in Southern Illinois.
Absolutely. And you're in a sellout crowd here tonight. And again, Nashville has been in these big games, Danny, or Billy, and the Benton Rangers, might be a little awestruck here in this first half. It is loud in here. There's a lot of people. And, Nashville's been there, done that. They were in the state championship game last year.
Yeah, they were. And basketball, again, it's a tale of 2 halves.
Something to be said for that.
Or it's a tale of 4 quarters, however you want to do it.
Right.
We've seen it many times, where halves can go, the second half can go a different way. Each quarter can go another way. A lot of times, me and Danny, and me and you all, likewise, the first 3 minutes of the third quarter, you don't never know, that old dreaded third quarter, I call it, so you don't never know what.
Yeah, you never know. You never know what's
could come out on a, 8-10-0 run. The next thing you know, you got a ball game.
You never know what's going to happen. That's right. Hey, we got a special event coming up that we're involved in at Edwards County High School in Albion. That's going to be on Saturday, April 11th, as the Blonde Bomber, Jay Scheidler, is coming to town, and that's going to be a very special event. We want you to learn more about it right now, and if you don't yet have tickets, you need to get them because this is something you definitely don't want to miss. Hey, basketball fans, you're invited to enjoy an evening with the Blonde Bomber, Jay Scheidler. He's coming to the Edwards County High School in Albion on Saturday, April 11th. Jay Scheidler won a state championship with Lawrenceville in 1974 and finished 3rd in 76. He also won a national championship with Kentucky in 1978. And he was selected as Mr. Basketball in the state of Illinois during his senior year when he averaged over 32 points per game. Nobody else in Illinois has ever shot the basketball with the accuracy or the range of Jay Scheidler. And he could jump out of the gym, too. Jay Scheidler will tell all about his basketball stories and share his faith during an evening with the Blonde Bomber. Make plans to come out and hear and meet Jay Scheidler, the Blonde Bomber, on Saturday, April 11th at the Edwards County High School Gym in Albion. Tickets are just $20 each, which includes the meal. And music will be provided by the Judah First Band. Find more information by going to goodconcerts.com. That's goodconcerts.com. Yeah, you don't want to miss it. Your opportunity to ask questions and meet Jay Scheidler. He'll be doing autographs, and we'll take questions from the crowd. It's going to be a fun night there in Albion at Edwards County High School Gym on Saturday, April 11th. And again, if you don't yet have tickets, you can get them at different places in Fairfield or in Albion, or again, get them online at goodconcerts.com. That is goodconcerts.com.
Boy, Cobden's kind of closed the gap over there. 29-22 at the half.
Okay, well, we knew that Cobden ball club was pretty good. I know that they got a high flyer that can dunk the ball pretty easy. I saw some of his highlights this week. Otherwise, you don't know a whole lot about the Cobden Apple Knockers because they play so far down south, Danny.
Oh, yeah, not seen them play all year, Randy. So,
well, the winner of this game is going to get the winner of the Mount Carmel Aces against the Murfreesboro Red Devils. And again, those two teams will go at it tomorrow night. You and Billy will have the call on that game, and that should be an interesting matchup. You got some size there with Mount Carmel with the Appleby boy in the middle. But Murfreesboro, I'll tell you what, they are speedsters, they're athletic, and they are playing some really, really good basketball as of late, given the fact that they knocked off Pinckneyville in the regional championship.
Well, that was on their home floor, and they led pretty well start to finish in that game.
Yeah. Teams have been called back to their respective benches. We're about ready for the start of the second half here. If you are the Benton Rangers, what do you got to do? You got to hit shots, obviously.
Well,
right?
you can't win ball games shooting 19%.
I think he said 13%. Billy said 13% at the half, and Carson Lewis hasn't got anything going so far. Got to get him involved, as he had 27 points the other night against Fairfield. And it's going to be who's going to have the ball first to start the second half?
Nashville.
Nashville's going to have the ball. Okay. Hercules will start the second half. He left the game early in the second quarter there with 2 personal fouls. So he spent most of the second quarter on the bench with 2 fouls as he inbounds it to Parker, and we're underway here in the second half. Benton will still stay in the man-to-man. They'll come right side to Pelchinski, out to the top to Hercules. Hercules around a pick. Can't shoot it. Picks up his dribble now. Comes back out to Goforth. Goforth has it left of the circle. Comes to Pelchinski on the left side. Now way down into the left corner. It goes to Ritzel. Ritzel had a great first half there, as he had 7 points for Nashville. Shot is up underneath by Parker. Won't go. And battle for the rebound. And we had 3 maroon shirts surrounding Parker on that rebound, and they call a jump ball. Again, Nashville fans are incensed because of all the contact there.
Wayne Harry saying, come on, he had his honor.
Yeah. He's pleading his case down there, but it's going to be Benton ball on the possession arrow. That's the second time we've seen that in this game. Johnson with it in the front court. Gives it to Lewis. Lewis again still scoreless. Works on his man, and the foul is going to be called on Parker as he kind of initiated a bump or contact there with Parker, and Parker called for the foul. And for Parker, that'll be his first. And that's the first foul, of course, this half on Nashville as we've just got going here in the third quarter. It'll be out of bounds to Benton as the inbound comes in to Seidel. Now out to the right wing to Hammond. Hammond gives it up to Johnson. Johnson with all the Benton points. The turnaround shot in the lane missed. And the rebound taken out of there by Ritzel. Buzz Ritzel.
That's a basketball name.
Yeah, a great basketball name, isn't it?
Buzz Ritzel.
I love it. Man, he has had not only a good game tonight, but he's had a good month of February. This latter part of the season, he's really turned it on. He was one of their football players that it took him a while to get into that football shape. But he's definitely a vital part of that Hornets attack now as Parker finds Ritzel on the backdoor cut, and he scores. Boy, Parker just kind of lulled the defense asleep there and then threw the bounce pass back door, didn't he?
Drawed them all to him.
24-7. As Benton into the front court. They go inside to the big man. Turnaround jump hook is up and in by Jacob Seidel, and somebody else has finally scored for Benton besides Reese Johnson. 24-9. Here's Parker on the other end for Nashville, and he scores quickly. Took it in the lane, put up a little 5-footer, nailed it. 26-9. Benton back on the attack again. In the corner, they work at the Hammond. He'll put up a 3 ball. He missed it. Ball is chased down, goes out of bounds. It's off Johnson. It'll be Nashville ball. Stops the clock with 5:52 to play here in the third quarter. Nashville ball, length of the floor, as Hercules will bring it up, working against Lewis. Has it right of the circle. Gives it to Parker out top of the key. Parker is guarded there by Bumgart. Now here's a shot put up on the right wing by Pelchinski. It won't go. Rebound Johnson for Benton. Almost has it taken away from him. Gets it in the front court. Now throws it in the deep corner to Hammond. Can't shoot. Back out to Johnson. He'll launch one top of the key. Won't go. And rebound taken away again by Nashville as Jackson Goforth comes away with it.
1 and out.
That's what they did in the first half, and they're continuing it here. Hercules in the front court again for Nashville. Gives it up to Ritzel. Ritzel takes it inside the paint, and contact is made, and the foul's going to be called. And that's going to send Buzz Ritzel to the line. Let's see who they called it on. They called it on Brad Hammond, his second. Team fouls are even at 1 apiece here as the free throw rattles home here by Buzz Ritzel. 27-9. Nashville started off on a 5-2 run here in the second half. Missed that free throw. Lewis with the rebound for Benton. Ahead to Johnson. Benton needs points. Johnson takes it inside the paint, puts it up off glass, scores. Nice quick move there by Johnson. And timeout called by the Benton Rangers. 27-11 is our score, and we'll be back with more in just a moment.
Beautiful, spacious skies, purple mountains, and amber waves. For more than 70 years, Shelter Insurance has protected families as they've lived, laughed, and loved all of life's beauty. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Agent Melissa Walden.
Back at Jerry Sloan Gymnasium in McLeansboro, Randy Olson along with Danny Anselment bringing you tonight's semifinal game here in the 2A boys sectional. It's been all Nashville here, 27-11. Finally got some other guys in the scoring column for him though, Danny.
Yeah, you know, it's Benton Rangers had a tough shooting night.
13% is what they shot in the first half.
And not much better this half.
So far they haven't. Hornets have in the front court. Benton going for the trap. Hercules has it out between the circles. Goes to the left side to Pelchinski. He's trapped. Tries to drive baseline. Picks up his dribble. Comes back out to Hercules. Now they get it across to Ritzel. Back to Hercules over on the left wing.
Rangers in that 1-3-1 half-court trap, trying to do something different here.
Yeah, trying to get a steal, trying to force a turnover. Here's Hercules. He's going to drive, put up a shot from the baseline. Missed it, no good. There's the rebound. Crashing the boards is Goforth. And a foul's going to be called underneath. It's going to be on Benton.
Foul's going to be on side L.
Alton Marquette leads Marshall 15-8. That is at the 2A Shelbyville sectional.
That would be a little bit of a shocker.
Yeah, that's a loaded sectional, too. You got T-Town in that thing against Marshall tomorrow night. The inbound came to Goforth, or Ritzel, I should say, and Ritzel was fouled as he went up for the shot. And so Buzz Ritzel will go back to the line for Nashville.
Bumgart picks up the foul.
That'll be his first. And that's 3 team fouls on Benton. And again, 1 on Nashville this half as the free throw is knocked down by Ritzel. 28-11. Again, you can keep track of the player points, player fouls, team fouls, everything here on the scoreboard with us as the second one is made. That is 12 points on the night for Buzz Ritzel. How about that?
Nice game for Ritzel.
Big output from him. Benton back on the attack. They go into the side. The big guy, Seidel, with a jump hook. Misses everything that time. Hornets with a rebound. Here's Hercules taking it coast to coast. Leaves it underneath for the underhanded shot to Parker, and he puts it up and in. Carson Parker missed it initially, but then followed and got it up and in after a nice dandy pass by Hercules.
Nashville Hornets look to me like they're on a mission, Randy.
Well, they are, aren't they? They're up by 20. They are going to be a tough out, led by 15 at the half. 3:38 to go here. As ball was out of bounds, it's going to be Benton ball as Reese Johnson takes it out, gets it into Carson Lewis. Lewis in the deep right corner. Still hasn't scored tonight. Puts up the shot. There he did. Finally got it to go from about 13 feet away. Carson Lewis is on the board as you see it flashing up there. His first 2 points of the night. 31-13 now as Nashville brings it up with Carson Parker. Well, we were expecting a nail-biter of a game, just like it was the first time these two teams played. It was a win by Benton, 28-26. That is not how it's played out tonight. The Nashville defense and the tenacious rebounding has really stifled Benton. And then on top of that, Benton's had really cold night shooting. But, again, a lot of that's due to the Hornets' defense, right, Danny?
Yeah, the Hornets, I mean, they've been in their jersey since they got off the bus.
Hercules is just dribbling around out between the circles. Not much going on right now. Gets it down to Parker in the left corner. He's a double team. He finds a man underneath, and underneath the basket with the reverse layup is Jackson Goforth for the deuce.
Another bucket for the Nashville Hornets.
Good ball movement that time by the Hornets. Again, they kind of just lulled the defense to sleep, and then they attacked when they wanted to. Inside it goes to Lewis on the other end. His turnaround won't go, and there's Nashville with another rebound. As Goforth gets it out to Parker, and Parker's going to take his sweet time walking it up this time.
Hornets don't have to be in no hurry now, Randy.
No, up by 20 with 2:08 to play here in the third quarter. Parker's going to be fouled by Lewis. And
Carson Parker's took his game to another level than we've seen over there at the shootout at Benton. You know, the Fairfield Mules held him to 2 points over there, Randy.
Yeah. Yeah, he has done a good job tonight, not only scoring himself, but getting everybody else involved. He's got 8 points himself, but he's been dishing the ball tonight, too, as a foul's going to be called underneath, and that's going to send Isaac Turner to the line. Second foul on Carson Lewis. He picks up 2 quick ones back-to-back.
You know, people wonder how Nashville keeps doing it. Ritzel's a junior, Goforth's a junior, and then Turner's a sophomore off the bench. So they're going to have 3 kids with a bunch of minutes back.
A lot of experience.
Next season.
You bet. Just keep kind of reloading, don't they?
Yep.
They do. Second one is good on the free throw by Turner. He's got 3 points in the game. 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Nashville in complete control. Benton with a shot in the lane, and it won't go by Reed Baumgart, but he's fouled.
Going to have a foul on Goforth.
And Baumgart will go to the line. Again, it was a 15-point lead at halftime, but Nashville has extended that to 21 now. Benton just can't get anything going. As a free throw from Baumgart is good. That's first points of the night for Baumgart.
He's been a quiet name tonight.
Yeah. His next one is no good. Rebound by Nashville as Goforth comes away with it, gets it to Parker. Parker in the front court on the left side, works his way into the lane, puts up the shot, missed it, tipped it to himself, but then the ball's taken away by Wyatt McClintock, and Benton's got it. Ahead to Johnson. Johnson's going to stop, pop top of the key, missed it. Rebound, Carson Parker again for Nashville.
Look at this guy leaning on the rail here.
Yeah.
Don't think he's got an interest in what's happening, do you?
I would say he does. It's the coach of the Mount Carmel Aces, Coach Buss, here watching the action tonight, wondering how in the world we're going to play with this Nashville team, assuming we can take care of Murfreesboro. But that's a big if tomorrow night. You and Billy will have it here on both websites. Hercules out the top of the key. Comes right side over here to Turner. Nashville taking their time to kind of spreading the floor now here a little bit with under a minute to play.
Probably go for the last shot if they can.
Hercules falls down, almost stripped, picked up by Turner. Now he's trapped, and timeout by Wayne Harr as he bails him out.
There's my favorite call.
Your favorite call, the bailout call.
And that's all it does, penalizes the defense.
It does bail you out, doesn't it? Sure does. All right, 48 seconds left here in the third quarter, and we'll be back with more in just a moment here live from McLeansboro. Back at McLeansboro, where it'll be Nashville basketball in the front court. 48 seconds left to play in the third quarter as pass comes inside to Hercules. Chatting there during the timeout with the Mount Carmel coach. He is equally as shocked as we are with the deficit of this game here. Taken away by Reese Johnson. Johnson puts up the shot, but it's blocked by Carson Parker. He takes it away from him. Nashville's got it back. Parker now working against Johnson, and Johnson fouls him right at the midcourt line.
That's frustration.
That was definitely a frustration foul, wasn't it? Yeah, I don't think anybody saw this being a 20-point game in the third quarter, but that's what we got.
Ritzel back in for Nashville. Hammond comes in for Benton.
Johnson's going to go sit down. He's had 9 points for Benton.
Had 7 of them in the first half.
Here is the inbound for the Hornets as Ritzel has it. Working against Hammond. Down to 18 seconds left. Parker has it. Back to Ritzel on the right wing. Way back out to the volleyball line again. It comes to Parker with 10 seconds left. Parker's going to work one-on-one against Lewis. Lewis playing with 2 fouls. Rifles the pass down to Turner. He had him, didn't he?
Turner had it, but he couldn't catch it.
Turner had it and was going to score, but had it come off his hand. And horn sounds. That's the end of the third quarter. It's all Nashville, leading it by 20, 34-14. Back with more in just a moment. This basketball broadcast is made possible by Fairfield Printing and Graphics and Sporting Goods in Fairfield, where you can find T-shirts, hoodies, hats, and all kinds of gear for your favorite local team, such as Fairfield, Sisney, Wayne City, New Hope, Jasper, and others. Or they can customize exactly what you want. Fairfield Printing and Graphics is also your place to go for printing needs such as envelopes, posters, banners, anything you can think of, they can likely do it at Fairfield Printing, Graphics, and Sporting Goods. Learn more on their website at Fairfield Printing. Hey, welcome back here. Nashville leads it after 3 quarters, 34-14. Danny, what more can you say? What an effort here by Nashville thus far.
You know, the defensive effort is just typical Wayne Hari defensive effort, Randy.
Yeah, it has really been something with the defense and the rebounding, and Benton just can't get it going. 47-43, Mount Vernon leads Heron after 3 quarters. That's a tight one down there.
That's kind of a dogfight.
That is a dogfight down there at the 3A Regional in Marion. Fourth quarter starts here as Nashville has the basketball. Here's a drive to the basket by Turner, and he's going to be fouled. And Isaac Turner is going to go to the line.
McClintock.
McClintock on the foul. That's 7 fouls on Nashville, or on Benton, so Nashville will be in the bonus the rest of the way. As the free throw is up and in there by Turner. 4 points on the game for Turner. Again, Buzz Ritzel's been the leading scorer with 12. Parker with 8. Hercules has spent a lot of time on the bench. He's out there right now. He has 4 points. He got all those in the first quarter. 36-14, Benton with the basketball. 7:42 left in their season as Carson Lewis has it out front. They have shut him down tonight.
They have took him out of the game.
He's got it inside the lane, and he missed the shot, but he's fouled, so now he'll go to the charity stripe. Again, he had 27 the other night against Fairfield to lead the Rangers in scoring, but has been held to 2 points tonight. Got that in the third quarter. Trying to add to it right now as he's at the line. Free throw's good. Into the ball game for Nashville is Jackson Goforth back in. Again, Goforth and Ritzel both played football for Nashville. Free throw is missed by Lewis, and rebound by Nashville as Parker brings it up the court for the Hornets. Out to Hercules. Around it goes to Turner. Turner to the top of the key to Parker. Parker guarded by Johnson. Parker inside the lane, puts up the 5-footer, missed it. Rebound by Lewis for Benton. Outlet pass to Johnson. Benton trying to get something going. Johnson stops and pops the 14-footer, and he got it. One step past the free throw line, he made it go through, and Coach Weinmiller calls timeout for Benton, and we'll take 1-2 and back with more in a moment.
Carter Turf and Tractor is now open in their beautiful new location on West Main Street in Fairfield in the former Save-A-Lot building. Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
Welcome back here at Hamilton County High School. Jerry Sloan Gymnasium, where Nashville in control here, 36-17. It'll be Hornets ball length of the floor. Got an update on the Woodlawn game. Woodlawn leads Cobden 39-25 after 3 quarters.
Well, Woodlawn Cardinals look like they're going to advance to Friday night.
That's in the 1A sectional down at Norris City.
Tomorrow night it'll be the Oakville Rockets taking on the Goreville Blackcats over there.
That'll be a good one, won't it? Carson Parker has it. Benton is chasing as they're trapping. They've got to gamble now as they're running out of time. And here's a pass down underneath. It's going to be an easy bucket to Jackson Goforth as Nashville breaks the press. 38-17. Here's Johnson on the other end. 3-pointer for Benton won't go. Parker with another rebound. Man, he's got a bunch of them tonight. And Parker splits the double team and is called for a foul. Yep, he was double teamed there by both Blake Stewart and Carson Lewis. And they give it to Stewart. That'll be his second personal foul. That'll send Carson Parker to the line for Nashville.
Nashville being the bonus the rest of the game.
You know, he's only scored 8 points, but, man, he has been so involved in this contest tonight, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah. He does a nice job kicking the ball around. And
so many rebounds.
Rebounding effort on both ends.
Handling the basketball along with Hercules as his free throw is good. Got a chance to get into double figures here. Ritzel is the only one in double figures right now for Nashville. He has 14. Free throw good by Parker, and there you go. 10 points for Parker. 6:39 to go in the game. Johnson brings it up for Benton.
And Goforth knocking on the door with 9.
Out to the top it comes to Baumgart. Left side to Johnson. Johnson is cut off on the baseline. Again, great defense by Hercules. Now, Friday night, Johnson was getting around guys. Tonight, he's not getting around Nashville.
Johnson's had a rough night with the defensive effort played on him. Stewart picks up an illegal pick.
That's foul number 3 on him. And it'll be Nashville ball again with 6:20 to go in the game. Here's the inbound to Hercules. Hercules to Parker. Trying to stay away from that trap. They break the press. Ahead to Turner. Turner will get it out to Hercules, and they'll just spread it out. Spread it out and try to break the defense down and get him a layup. Hercules in the corner, it goes to Turner. I mean, Nashville doesn't even need to shoot. They just need to take care of the basketball and run the clock here.
Wayne Harry's over there saying easy, big guy.
Yep. 5:51 to go. Wayner looking good in that turtleneck tonight. And suit coat, he's kept the coat on tonight.
He should have. He's been in control.
Been in control, hasn't he? Yeah. And they throw it away.
That won't
Bad
make
pass.
him very happy.
Nope, that didn't make him happy at all. Bad pass to Hercules. They throw it away. A turnover gives it back to Benton with 5:35 to play.
You know, it'd be fun just to put the camera on him for one whole game.
The Wayner cam. Yeah, we got the Wayner cam tonight for you, folks. Yep, that'd be fun. We could do that. Let's switch to camera 3. That's the Wayner cam. Here's Lewis from the right side. It won't go. And on the rebound, Going to be a foul on Benton.
You know, that shot was in on Friday night.
Sure was. Been a tough, tough night shooting for the Benton Rangers. Well, some nights they go in and some nights they don't.
That's exactly right. That's why they play them.
That's high school basketball. You know, in the state championship game last year, Nashville was 0 for 11 from behind the arc. You realize that? 0 for 11 behind the arc in the championship game. If they hit 4 or 5 of those, that championship game's entirely different last year.
Oh, yeah.
But they just didn't. It's just the way it was. Hercules has it in the front court for Nashville. 5 minutes to play in the game. He's going to penetrate, go down the lane, and it's knocked out of bounds as it's hit from behind by Jacob Seidel to be Nashville ball.
Man, that could have been a foul.
Could have easily been a foul. I think the officials are going to let a few things go here, given the differential of the score. Inbound it comes to Hercules. Hercules over to Pelchinski. You know, Pelchinski's not scored tonight.
No.
He's missed some shots. There's some games they'll come out and he'll just drain 3 after 3 after 3, but not been able to do it tonight.
Rangers in that 1-3-1 half-court trap, and the Hornets are just pitching around.
Kind of playing keep away, aren't they?
Catch me if you can.
Yep, let's play keep away. It's Hercules playing catch with Parker out there. They got Pelchinski in the center. And down the left line, they've got Isaac Turner, and they're just kind of playing catch out there, and Benton is chasing them around. Getting exhausted, I'm sure. And down underneath, wide open is Turner for a layup.
They just lulled them and lulled them and lulled them.
Just picked them apart. 6 points for Turner. 4:03 to play in the game. Textbook offense and defense tonight by the Nashville Hornets. Hard to play much better than this, isn't it?
No, it would be hard pressed.
Lewis with a fadeaway, missed it. Carson Lewis just can't get going for Benton.
He can't throw one in the ocean right now.
3 points on the night for Lewis after 27 Friday night against Fairfield. Just been one of those games for him and the Benton Rangers. Parker again in the front court. Here comes Benton chasing again. They're spreading the floor with Pelchinski in the center and everybody else spread around. Parker to Pelchinski. Back out to Parker.
Nashville's so strong with the basketball.
Yes, they are. They are just running clock. 4 minutes to go. Mount Vernon up by 4 over Marion, or over Heron, 55-51 at Marion.
I've got you saying
what a battle!
Now.
What a battle, huh?
Yeah.
Good grief. Tough to beat a team 3 times. And if they are successful in beating Heron tonight for the 3rd time, they got to try to beat Marion more than likely for the 4th time on Friday night. Here is a 3-pointer by Pelchinski. He thought he was going to get one. He didn't. Turner with the rebound sticks it up and in.
There's a great pass by Carson Parker. He had the shot, and he dumped the ball off to the guy that was even closer.
Unselfish basketball there by Carson Parker. On the other end, the 3-pointer is missed by the Rangers as Bumgart could not connect. And we got a rebound by the Hornets and then a foul by Parker, or by Lewis, Carson Lewis. Benton fans are starting to head for the exits with 2:30 to play. They are disappointed, no doubt.
The spectators are leaving, the fans are still here.
Well, that's a good way to put it. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Carson Parker at the line. Into the ball game for Nashville is Matt Anderson. He was another big football player. He's 6'2" senior, and he's going to replace Terry Pelchinski, who gets a big round of applause by the Nashville Hornets faithful here. Anderson
kind of looks like one of them linemen.
Yeah. He can take some space up on that line, can't he? As Parker misses the free throw, and it's rebounded by Benton. 2:27 to play. Benton with the basketball. Out front is Hammond. Hammond to Seidel now. Seidel over the left wing. It goes to Stewart. Back to the top to Johnson. Right side to Stewart again. Stewart spins on his man, goes up for the shot. It's blocked. He's swatted away by Goforth. Back out to Hammond. He'll launch a 3. Won't go. And there's a rebound by Goforth, and then a foul on Benton.
Stewart's going to pick up a foul. Be his 4th.
You know, that shot by Hammond was going the other night, too. It's not going in tonight.
No.
Yeah, that's true. Billy just pointed something out to me. They're 2 points away from continuous clock here.
Yeah, sure are.
In a sectional semifinal
sure
game.
Are.
It's 45-17. 46-17. And wholesale substitutions here for the Benton Rangers.
Number 3, Randy.
Number 3 for Benton is going to be Aiden Newcomb. He's a 5'10 junior.
Number 22.
That's Mitch Ciccone. He's a 6'1 junior.
Number 10.
That's Peyton Bayless, a 5'9 junior.
For the Hornets, number 4.
J.D. Schubert, a 5'8 senior.
Number 15.
Bryce Donato, a 6' junior.
Number 41.
Neil Cabot, a 6'2 senior.
Number 10.
Nolan Hagemeyer, a 5'10 sophomore. Another free throw coming. That is good.
That's it. And number 10 for
That's
Nashville.
Jackson Goforth on the free throw. We got a 30-point lead here for Nashville with 2:01 to play. Do they do the running clock in postseason?
I don't know.
I don't know either. We're going to find out, I guess.
We'll find out, I guess.
Benton with the basketball, left side. It's Peyton Bayless, and he nails the 3.
Where's he been all night?
Yeah. Comes off the bench and strokes a 3. 47-20, minute 43 left. Nashville with the basketball. They get it across to Schubert. Schubert is trapped in the corner, gets it out to Hagemeyer, and Hagemeyer is going to be fouled, and he'll go to the line. And there's your answer.
Yep.
Clock is running.
It's running.
We're at the free throw line, and the clock is running. Hagemeyer's free throw is good. Well, never in my wildest dreams did I think we'd see a running clock.
Number 5 for Benton.
Number 5 for Benton is Keegan Glover. He's a 6' sophomore.
And number 33.
That would be Chase Thomas. He's a 6' sophomore. Second free throw is good. Under a minute to play in the ball game. Benton in the front court with it. Out there is Keegan Glover to the right side. Now they give it up to Bayless. Peyton Bayless has it. He's on the right wing. Gives it up behind him now to Glover again. Glover out to Aiden Newcomb. Newcomb tries to drive. He's cut off. Gets rid of it to Glover. He'll put up a shot, and he's fouled. And that's going to send Keegan Glover to the line to shoot a pair for the Benton Rangers. Clock still running, as you see, even though we're at the charity stripe, because we hit that 30-point plateau a moment ago.
I bet you could have got anybody in the world to bet this wasn't going to happen.
Yeah. Timeout is called by the Benton Rangers with 14 seconds to play. Benton will be at the free throw line when we come back from that timeout, and we'll do that right after this.
Do you enjoy local sports talk? Well, then you don't want to miss The Sports Couch every Saturday morning at 8:30 on Super Hits AM 1210 and AreaSports.net. The Sports Couch is 90 minutes of great local sports talk where we visit with area coaches and other local media covering the sports in our area. You never know who's going to be on the couch. So join us for The Sports Couch Saturday morning at 8:30 on Super Hits AM 1210 and on AreaSports.net.
Back at McLeansboro as the free throw is up and in by Keegan Glover of Benton, making it 49-21. Again, 14 seconds left here. Nashville's going to take on the winner of either Mount Carmel or Murfreesboro. They'll play here tomorrow night in the other semifinal, and that sectional championship game will be Friday night. Here's the inbound by Nashville as Schubert has it. Gets rid of it to Parcheski. And now out to Cabot to Anderson. Anderson's going to hold the ball, and that's going to be the ball game. The Nashville Hornets are victorious. They win this one by a score of 49-22. A defensive clinic tonight for the Nashville Hornets, and intense rebounding as well. They led it after the first quarter 14-2, led it at half 22-17, and just ran away with it here in the second half. Billy is working on our post-game stats. We're going to bring those to you in just a moment. We'll be back with more from McLeansboro in just a few moments.
Add some excitement to your life with Black Diamond Harley-Davidson and Black Diamond RV Superstore. The Black Diamond mission is to make sure that every customer is completely satisfied. Black Diamond Harley-Davidson takes pride in offering a huge selection of new and pre-owned motorcycles for their customers to choose from. They maintain the largest inventory in the Midwest with a motorcycle to fit everyone and always great prices. Black Diamond RV Superstore features a great selection of travel trailers, fifth wheels, and motorhomes. In fact, they have travel trailers starting as low as $94 a month, and they're open 7 days a week, so you can always stop by and see the Black Diamond difference for yourself at 2400 Williamson County Parkway in Marion. Black Diamond Harley-Davidson and Black Diamond RV Superstore in Marion. Alton's Pizza House in McLeansboro has been serving up delicious pizza and sandwiches since 1978. That's over 40 years. It's great food at a great price. You can choose from their specialty pizzas such as veggie pizza, taco pizza, supreme pizza, or create your own pizza masterpiece and choose from the toppings that you like. Dick and Lucille and their staff are ready to serve you Tuesday through Sunday from 4 p.m. till 10 p.m. at Alton's Pizza House. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Alton's Pizza House, a Southern Illinois tradition since 1978.
The difference between profit and loss is razor thin in today's market. Luckily, your GSI dealer is there to help you stay in the black. Capturing futures carry and improving your basis with increased on-farm storage on average could earn a 50-cent per bushel difference. Taking advantage of early harvest and saving with on-farm drying makes a profitability difference. Proven and dependable grain systems that boost your bottom line, that's the GSI difference.
Vaughn Equipment is a family-owned and operated business in Fairfield that's committed to providing quality equipment to the farm, construction, tractor-trailer, marine, and oil field industries. They feature a great selection of new and pre-owned trucks, trailers, farm equipment, construction equipment, and rental equipment. Their inventory changes weekly, and you can see it all in person or on their website. Whatever you're looking for to do the job right, Vaughn Equipment can help you. They're located at 1102 South 1st Street in Fairfield, or call 842-3500. Are you going out of town for a vacation or a weekend getaway? What are you going to do with your dog? That's easy. There's Jaggers Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. Jaggers Doggy Daycare is your one-stop shop for overnight dog boarding, doggy daycare, as well as dog grooming and obedience dog training. It's your dog's home away from home, and they will thrive, and they'll get one-on-one attention by a great staff. More information is available on the web at jaggersdoggydaycare.com. Jaggers Doggy Daycare, 414 Main Street in Mount Vernon. It's the heating season, and Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods has you covered with fast, reliable propane delivery service for your home or farm. And if you need those propane bottles filled for your grill or camper, Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods can do it. Looking for a wide selection of guns and ammunition? You'll find it at Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods. You can even search online through their website at waynewhitepropane.com. And don't forget, they also sell propane grills, smokers, and deep fryers at Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods.
Welcome back here to Jerry Sloan Gymnasium. You see the final 49-22. It was Nashville defeating the Benton Rangers tonight. And boy, what a win! What a defensive performance there.
That was a clinic, wasn't it?
It was a real clinic, a defensive clinic. Wayne Hardy comes by. You guys give him the high five on that. As you were trying to snag him for an interview, I guess.
Yeah, we was. I told Danny, I said, grab a hold of him, but I don't know. He told Danny something.
He's got to go over to the Nashville radio guys.
Yeah,
and that's fine. Hey, tell us about it statistically, Billy.
All righty. For Nashville, with a total of 49 points, Tristan Hercules had 4. Carson Parker with 11. Buzz Ritzel and Jackson Goforth both have 12 apiece. Isaac Turner with 9. And Nolan Hegemeyer had 2. For the Benton Ranger, Carson Lewis with 3. Reed Baumgart 1. Jacob Seidel 2. Reese Johnson with 11. Peyton Bayless with 3. And Keegan Glover with 2. Nashville ended up with 8 turnovers. The second half, there was only about 2 or 3 turnovers between the two teams, so it wasn't that bad on turnovers. But they both had 8 turnovers for the night. For shooting, Nashville was 18 for 21 at the free throw line for 86%. Benton was 6 for 8 at the free throw line for 75%. From the field goal range, Nashville was 15 for 38 for 39%, and Benton was 7 for 36 at 19%.
Wow.
So Benton shot 11, 14, 18, and 19% respectively in each of the quarters. So, and that probably goes back to your defense.
Yes, it does. They played really good defense right out of the gate tonight. Yeah. Benton just couldn't get anything going as Nashville jumped on them 14-2. I got a final from Marion, a shocker. Heron makes a free throw with 3 seconds left and knocks off Mount Vernon.
They do. Oh, man. Mount Vernon led that game even at about 8 a while ago.
Yeah, led the entire game.
But deeper in this postseason as we go, you're going to have your naysayers.
Yep.
And I pay about as much attention to that as I do probably a bug crawling on the outside of the wall of this gymnasium. But you're going to say, why wouldn't Fairfield? They would made a better game. You're going to, you're going to have your naysayers. Well, Massac should have been in that game.
Yeah.
So-and-so should have been in that game. Now they're going to say Mount Vernon. But you got to play each game. And last Friday night was Benton's game.
Yeah.
They couldn't throw a pea in the ocean tonight.
Yeah.
And it's just one of them certain nights where you're on or you're off or you're.
Well, and it's tough to beat a good team 3 times, and this was the 3rd time that Mount Vernon played Heron this year, and they'd beat them the first 2 times, and Heron pulled one out in overtime last night against Waterloo, and then come back tonight and beat Mount Vernon 62-61. That might have been the only time the Heron led in the game. I'm not sure, but they do win it 62-61.
I was following it on Twitter, and I never did. I forgot what in the second quarter that Mount Vernon was ahead 42-34.
Yeah.
So Heron had an 8-point deficit right there.
Yeah. All right. Anything else you want to add, Billy?
Oh, I guess that's about all. We'll be here again, tomorrow night with Murfreesboro and Mount Carmel Golden Aces?
Yeah, you and Danny will have to call that game. Woodlawn wins it over Cobden tonight, 57-43 is the final on that. 57-43, Woodlawn wins the 1A sectional semifinal over Cobden, so Woodlawn will have the winner of tomorrow night's game between Oakville and Goreville.
Yeah, and I had a guy tell me the other day, don't be surprised Oakville don't upset Goreville.
Yeah, that could be something too, couldn't it?
So,
yeah. All right, so again, the final here, Nashville Hornets win it over the Benton Rangers 49-22. For Billy Rocket, for Danny Anselment, this saying, Randy Olson saying thanks for listening and thanks for watching what we could bring your way. And again, be back tomorrow night for the other semifinal between Murfreesboro and Mount Carmel. 7 o'clock tip tomorrow night. They'll be on with the stream about 6:45 tomorrow night. So long from Jerry Sloan Gymnasium.